She texted, "Can't make it tonight." That was it. No explanation, no apology. Just 4 words, casual, weightless, like canceling a dentist appointment. I stared at the screen for a few seconds longer than necessary. Then I typed back, "Sure." Nothing else. No follow-up, no question mark. I put the phone face down on the table and finished my coffee while it was still hot. I'm Nathaniel. I'm 39. I live just outside Bristol, work in commercial logistics, and until recently, I thought I understood my relationship. Amelia and I had been together nearly 5 years. Not dramatic years, quiet ones. The kind built on routines, shared calendars, and grocery lists stuck to the fridge with fading magnets. I didn't expect fireworks. I expected consistency. I expected effort. I expected to matter. That night wasn't supposed to be anything special. Just dinner at my place. Pasta, a bottle of red, something on television we'd half watch. She suggested it earlier that week. I adjusted my schedule, left work early, cleaned the flat, changed the sheets. Nothing extravagant, just preparation, just care. So when her message came, I didn't feel anger first. I felt confirmation. Because "can't make it tonight" wasn't new. It was familiar. It was the shortened version of a pattern I'd been ignoring for months. Plans postponed, calls missed, replies delayed just long enough to feel intentional. I'd ask how her day was and get a thumbs up emoji 3 hours later. I'd tell myself she was busy, that her job was demanding, that adults go through phases. I didn't want to be the man who counted messages or measured effort. I wanted to be secure, understanding, easy. So I replied, "Sure." And then I went quiet. Not as a tactic, not to teach a lesson. I didn't announce it. I didn't block her. I just stopped initiating. No good morning texts. No check-ins. No "did you get home safe" messages. I matched her energy precisely. If she sent one line, I sent one back. If she took a day, I took a day. It wasn't cruelty. It was clarity. The silence did something interesting. It stretched. At first, nothing happened. A full day passed. Then 2. Then 3. In the past, I would have cracked by then. I'd have sent something light, something safe. "Hope you're okay." This time, I didn't. I went to work. I cooked. I slept. I noticed how peaceful it felt not waiting for my phone to vibrate. On day 4, she messaged, "You okay?" I looked at it during lunch, finished eating, put the container in the bin, washed my hands. Then I replied, "Yeah." No emoji, no elaboration. 10 minutes later, 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. "You've been quiet." I read that twice. Not accusatory, observational. As if silence were something unusual. As if it hadn't been slowly introduced by her first. I didn't answer immediately. That was new for her. By evening, another message came. Did I do something? There it was, the question that always came once I stopped carrying the entire emotional load. I thought about all the times I'd asked a version of that and accepted vague reassurances. I thought about the dinners rescheduled, the way she angled her phone away, the late nights labeled "just work." I typed, deleted, retyped. Finally I sent, "I noticed I was the only one trying." She didn't respond for hours. When she did, it was defensive. Long, detailed. Busy schedule, pressure, stress. Nothing specific. No acknowledgement. No ownership. Just reasons. I didn't argue. I didn't dissect it. I replied, "Understood." And then I stopped again. That's when the panic started. The calls. The sudden availability. She suggested meeting. Said she missed me. Said things had been weird. I listened without interrupting. I noticed how her tone had shifted. How the silence had forced her to feel the absence I'd been swallowing quietly. When she asked what I wanted, I told her the truth. I want to feel chosen, not optional. She went quiet then. Not angry, thinking. And in that pause, I understood something I hadn't before. If silence was all it took to make her notice me, then noise was never the problem. Effort was. A week later, she admitted there was someone else. Not serious, she said, just confusing. I thanked her for being honest. She cried. I didn't. I didn't disappear dramatically. I didn't announce my exit. I just stayed silent. Blocked nothing. Explained nothing further. Because by then, everything that mattered had already been said. Her final message came a month later. I wish you'd fought harder. I read it once and put the phone down. Some fights only happen when both people show up.